I'm joking around. But no means no, man. No. And the same thing to women. No means no. You know, they did a movie. What's it called? Bad Bosses.
Yeah.
That was the whole concept to that movie, Bad Bosses. They kept telling their bosses no, and their bosses kept going on top of them. For the same thing that's happening in Hollywood. So that makes me think how much truth to that movie is really going on in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Because, hey, if they came out in a book saying, yeah, that's, pretty much this was happening.
Pretty much.
So you're just put that movie out to say, no, I'm not writing about this. This shit's actually real. Like, this is real. This is real. Like,
this is real shit, dude.
And it comes to, that movie has Joe Schmoes. There's nobody in hierarchy or anything like that. Like, it's supposed to be about normal people, dentists, offices.
Right.
It's regular Joe Schmo people that they were portraying and acting about.
Yeah.
That's happening to them. So why is it Hollywood is getting more of a publicity for it that's happening to them and they're famous?
Right.
To regular people. That happens to them all the time, especially in offices.
Listen, I know in the military is a big thing too.
Yeah. You know what? I that never crossed my mind, but I read about that a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, like officers are actually telling the enlisted, the people who are down, they call them grunts, whatever. Right. They're the ones who work on the floor and do shit. I know a lot of the officers would invite them to the house to have them do certain things, and if
really?
it's crazy. They have like three. I guess even the NCOs, those who are sergeants, are telling the grunts, the people underneath them, that you have to do certain things, and those are things that are happening for real. Like this chick had a threesome. I mean, granted that she tried putting the blame on them, saying if I don't do this, but then again she consented to it too. So that actually backfired, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So.
But again, this is Joe Schmoes. The military's everybody. Everybody goes into the military, and for that to be, and that's a structure, place to be in.
Right?
That's a real structure area, and a lot because you're in the force. That's you go there to learn, to serve your country, not to being bombarded by all this stuff. You would have figured somewhere like that would have happened, and it is happening.
Yeah,
and that should be more out there. Now you're talking about it. There's an Air Force. I was listening to the news that the women, that was happening to the women. It was an Air Force Academy or something like that.
Yeah.
That if you go into this academy, you're 99.9% to leave there, go straight into the Air Force and have a higher ranking, because that's what that school is for.
Right.
And the school has a lower number for women. They were trying to figure why women used to go in and drop out right away.
Right.
And they used to say, oh, they couldn't take the not the abuse, but the structure in it, because they're saying you got to be very disciplined to be here in the school. We're really much disciplined, and they were like, we do have women that graduate and they discipline because they could take the abuse of being in the military.
Right.
And it would come to find out that the sergeants or whatever, the teachers in there, the higher ranky,
the cadets,
they were sexually abusing the cadets. They were like, you want to get farther into school? Well, drop your pants. And
it's been done, dude. I mean, some women talk about it, some women don't.
No, and you know what?
Or some guys do, some guys don't.
No, and listen,
it happens.
You should come out with it. You know why? The faster you come out with it, the less we have to, it keeps happening to the next person, the person after that, or the person. Don't keep it in, because you know what? It's just going to keep it's going to be a chain of effect. It's just going to keep happening to the next person, keep happening to the next person. And because you didn't talk about it, and I know, I can't say I know, but it's a hard thing to talk about. I get it. It's traumatizing. Sometimes you just don't want to relive it, and it gets stuck in your head, and I get it. That's like shooting somebody, and it traumatizes you. You don't ever want to go through it again. I get that. I understand that. But guess what? If you talk about it, it won't happen again to the next person. You know, like they will come out with something to talk about it easier for people. Won't happen to them again, and things like this won't happen to anybody anymore. We should talk what situation with things that happen bad. We should talk about it this way. It just doesn't continue happening. Right. And we could grow on as a civilization. I mean, listen, you just said we got to be 20 billion people in 2020. I mean, shit, we shouldn't be going through this right now. We should be up in fucking space by now. I swear to God, like 2020, there should have been like a couple of globes in space where you could live, and Earth is not so congested. No, we're going through this.
Those are going to be your 2%, 1% rich people that are going to be able to do that. I mean,
whatever. They could go into space, leave the Earth to us so we could clean it up, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Let them up there. Kill themselves up there.
Listen, on that note, we definitely beat the horse.
Oh, okay.
We definitely beat a dead horse.
But hey, listen, it was a great topic, and this was a topic where we wasn't even going to talk about to begin with, so it came out pretty good. I think this was a good thing. But before we go, we would like to I like to continue shouting out. If you guys are on Instagram, go follow 3 Men in the Basement. They also on YouTube.
Yep.
They talk about comics, geek stuff, whatever you want. I know there's a lot of geeks that follow us. Hey, go listen to them there. I'm a professional geek, and one of the guys on the show, I know him very well. Go listen to them, 3 Men in the Basement. Also, for the book, we were mentioning books that we've been reading, and I actually keep mentioning the same book. So I also read other books. I'm gonna mention this book. Miss Peregrine. It was a movie, and it was a 3-book series. So I read the second one, the Libraries of Souls. Nope, or Hollow Cities. I think it was the Libraries of Souls. I think that's book 2.
Okay.
Great book. It's a little slow at first, but continues on. It gets really good. Great book. Go on. It's on Amazon Kindle. You get it if you want to read it, or you also could get it that's narrated to you and you can listen to it. Also go to Audible. Yeah. Actually, Kindle owns Audible. Amazon owns them.
That's right.
They bought them. So
yeah,
you could go either one. Listen to them. It's a great book. That's my book for the week. Also, we were supposed to do. We're gonna try to do these lives like with the videos. That's for next time. It's a little tricky, guys, but
it is.
We like doing this. We really do. It gets a little hard being parents now that I'm a parent. Yeah. So it gets a little harder because mine's is a newborn. He has 2 that run around and pee and poop in a toilet. Mine's is in the diaper, so it gets a little harder for us to start doing this. But that's my shout outs for the day. What you got?
I'm still stuck on one of the other books, the About Face, which is the made by, or at least published by, Colonel Dave Hackworth, and I'm still kind of like, I still love Jocko Willink, guy from Connecticut, former Navy SEAL. He has a book that's out there, Extreme Ownership, and something I really enjoy on Audible. Something I'm going to pick up again and just listen to it, tomorrow, maybe in sometime this week.
Yeah.
But I'm also reading another book named it's also Fierce. Okay. And it talks about communication in general at work and at home. Okay. But mainly to do with work. Okay. So and the reason why I picked up that book is because I like to be as elaborate as I can. Yeah. When I speak to someone, I want to be able to be very detailed. Yeah. I mean, down to the point where exactly, even it doesn't matter on what level you're in, that you understand exactly what I'm saying, because I'm targeting the right audience. Yeah. Yep. So speaking the right language where it counts, basically what that book does.
Okay, I get it.
It's called Fierce.
That's good. I should read that book because I'm a person. I speak professionally in front of people when it needs to be, but when I'm not somebody that I don't need professionally to speak to, I speak whatever. Like the words don't come out the way they should. Yeah, but I should pick up that book because I need to change my lingo or the way I speak to certain people. But that's a pretty good book. Anything else before we?
No, that's it. Actually, that's all that I got to say.
All right, so guys, please like,
subscribe. Leave a comment.
Thank you. Leave a comment. And what we got to say before we leave? Peace out.